Hey everyone, this is Scott with Mobile in 5 to 10 minutes. Today we're going to look at UITableView and how to implement swipe functionality, more specifically a delete button. Before we jump in though, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel so that we can bring you more content. And if you have any questions, please post. I would be happy to address any questions you may have. So let's go ahead and get started here on creating a swipe to delete for a UITableView. As you can see here, I've created a project with a single view app, and I am going to go ahead and grab a table view, drop that in there. Let's go ahead and resize that real quick. We're not worried about constraints right now. For this example, we'll go ahead and grab a table view and we'll drop it in here too as well as a table view cell as a prototype. And let's go ahead and set some properties to it. So let's call our table view and bind that variable name to it. And go ahead and go to the cell and look at that, and let's set the style to a subtitle and reuse identifier as cell. Okay, so we've got those set. Now we need to go ahead and bind that to as in the view controller. Let's go ahead and hit table view and set the source to that is equal to a new table view data source. So we've bound that. So one thing that I have done beforehand is I've created a table view data source here as well, and you can see how I do that in an earlier video on UITableView basics. So with that data source, I've went ahead and created that and also derived it from a UITableView source. Inside of it, I created a list of data of just a set of 5 strings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've already defined, the get cell for that, dequeuing that cell. That's that prototype cell that we just created, and I've also set the text label and the detail text label to some icons, and I already imported in an icon that we can go ahead and set into the assets, which is this Xamarin icon here. Then also rows and section, of course, I took the table data that we've created here and gave it a number of rows as count. In order to create the swiping inside of UITableView cell, we need to override a commit editing style. So let's go ahead and do that. So public override editing style, and so we can go ahead and get rid of this base stuff here real quick. And so first thing we need to do is check and make sure that our table view is actually not equal to null of all things, and we need to make sure that our editing style is the delete editing style, so it's equal to UITableView editing style dot delete. That will give us our delete functionality that we're looking for. And in here, once the user swipes and presses that delete button, we can go ahead and remove it from our table data here. So table data remove at, and we'll just give it the index path and the row there. And also we need to actually do some sort of animation, actually remove it from the table view. So table view delete rows, and interesting thing on this, you'll see that this prototype actually takes an array of index paths. So we'll just go ahead and create a new array of index paths, and as index paths, and we will pipe that into the index path that's actually passed to us, and then we'll give it an animation style of let's make it fade out. UITable row animation dot fade. There we go. Okay, so by doing that, we've said, okay, with that committed editing style, we're going to whichever the user swipes on or anything like that, supply a delete button for that. And when that happens, go ahead and remove that row from our data and also delete that row from the UI table view. So let's go ahead and run it. And as you can see, our application came up with everything that we wanted in it, and we can do a swipe across, hit the delete, and it will go ahead and delete that row as well as data from our table data in our table view source. I hope this helps. Thank you.